Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on a funeral elegy, and today we're going to take a look at lines 387 to 414. So the point in the elegy where we currently reside is the author is making the case that just because a person died violently doesn't mean that they were a violent person, and just because somebody died well doesn't mean that they were a good person. And at the end of yesterday's lines, he brought up Cain and Abel. You know, one brother kills the other and then is marked forever as being horrible, even though the one that died wasn't necessarily. And line 387 continues on saying, whose fame the angels in melodious choirs still witness to the world. Then why should he, well profited in excellent desires, be more rebuked, who had like destiny? Those saints before the everlasting throne, who sit with crowns of glory on their heads, washed white in blood, from earth hence have not gone all to their joys in quiet on their beds, but tasted of the sour bitter scourge of torture and affliction ere they gained those blessings which their sufferance did urge, whereby the grace forepromised they attained. Let then the false suggestions of the froward, building large castles in the empty air, by suppositions fond and thoughts untoward, issues of discontent and sick despair, rebound gross arguments upon their heart, that may disprove their malice, and confound uncivil loose opinions, which insert their souls into the role that doth unsound betraying policies, and show their brains, unto their shame, ridiculous, whose scope is envy, whose endeavors fruitless pains, in nothing surely prosperous but hope. And that same hope, so lame, so unprevailing, it buries self-conceit in weak opinion, which being crossed, gives matter of bewailing their vain designs, on whom want hath dominion. So this is more of the, if you were good, that doesn't necessarily mean you died well. And it's taking it even further than Cain and Abel by saying a lot of people who have been sainted led tortured lives. So these people, when you envision going to the Judeo-Christian heaven and seeing all these wonderful people and all these saints there from the Christian religion, a lot of them knew suffering, knew torture, knew all sorts of wickedness and cruelness in their life, and had they not endured that before they died, they wouldn't have gotten into heaven in the first place. You know, so it's saying, because of this, let's get rid of this supposition that because somebody died violently, they must have been a bad person. Like, that doesn't make any sense. People need to recalibrate their way of thinking and realize that one's death does not define one's life. It's basically what it boils down to. So I will see you tomorrow for more. Mwah.